Hi everyone, welcome back today. So I did a little damage, but to be fair, it is because we moved to France and we literally came here with a couple of suitcases. So I told myself I would go with a couple suitcases, but I would allow myself to shop while we were there. But yeah, ASOS is like one of my favorite places to shop at. When we were living in London, I was making orders like once a week and I'm back to the same old habits. Here in France and the UK, you pay like 15 euros for the whole year and you get next day delivery and super easy returns. You just shove it all back in the same bag, close it up, ship it off. So it's like ridiculously easy, too easy almost. I keep finding more and more things to buy and it's just like click and it shows up at your doorstep the next morning. But it has been so incredibly cold here, like colder than it is back home in Canada. Oh, I haven't really been, a lot of them are just like functional items, but quite a few of them were meant for blog photos. I will hopefully use them for blog photos at some point, but I have not been able to wear them yet because I just have to basically wear my Ugg boots and like fluffy fleece pants. That was in the house. Like the heating can't even keep up with how cold it is here. I don't know if you can see that, but I have like a cold rash on my hands, both sides, from being outside. I walked 10 minutes to the school and 10 minutes back and I have this like cold rash on my hand. I look like I have 80-year-old hands now. But anyways, I'm gonna show you a few things that I picked up. There has been a few more items of this, but these are kind of like my highlights that I've loved so far. There's a lot of them, so let's get into it. So the first one is the top I was wearing in my last video, my Soho Disco Gucci bag review. It was this shirt. Probably one of my favorite items I have bought on ASOS so far, and it was quite inexpensive. I want to say it was like 16 euros or something. I got mine in a size small and it is like that big oversized fit. Really soft, kind of like tuckable, slouchy material, but then it has this graphic print that's quite popular right now. It kind of resembles like a Gucci print. I just love the whole combo of it. It looks really cool. One of my favorites so far. And that one is still available online, so anything that I can link down below, I will. But like I said, I've ordered a lot of this stuff over the last 2 months since we landed in France. So if anything is out of stock, I'll try to link something similar. The next item is something I cannot wait to wear when it starts to warm up a little bit. It's definitely very spring inspired. It's gonna look great in a little French town for blog photos. And again, it was a clearance item. I think there are still a few left online, so if you are interested, it's down below. But it is this long, you won't be able to see it here, I'll have to try it on for you, but it's a little ribbon waistband, long midi skirt, and it's very girly. It's a long tulle skirt with these little embroidered patches on it, all over it, front and back, and it's just like ultimate princess girly skirt. I think I'm just gonna wear it like pretty casual, just a white t-shirt, and maybe like a white v-neck 3/4 length shirt underneath it. Or if you wanna dress it up, make it a little more fancy, I would definitely wear it with like a white button-up shirt underneath it and heels. I think it's gonna look so pretty. You just wanna twirl around in this thing. Oh, I cannot wait. But it's definitely not appropriate for the weather we're experiencing right now. This is not gonna keep me anywhere near warm enough unless I wear my fleece leggings underneath it. So the next item is something that I feel like I've been going on and on and on about. So you're probably sick of hearing me talk about this, but I just had to show it because it's saved me the last few months. I've needed this so much and it's perfect. So if there are still a few left online. I know there's not a ton, but if there is, go get one right now. So it's this long to like above my knees, so it covers your butt and everything, raincoat, but it's not like a shell raincoat. It's got like a nice faux sheepskin fur on the inside here, and then it's all quilted on the bottom, full zip in the front, and then 2 pockets on each side. It's not a winter jacket, but it kind of is. Like I was wearing it outside yesterday with my 2 sweaters and a t-shirt underneath it. Yeah, I could definitely get away wearing it in the spring and everything too, just over like a t-shirt and jeans, leave it open. It's just been so versatile and like my go-to. This is what I'm wearing like almost every day. And it's not incredibly expensive. I believe it was on sale now. I don't know exactly how much, but it's a good one. If you're in need of raincoat and you're in a rainy city, I would highly recommend picking up one of these. And it also comes in like a really bright green color. So if you're not like a pink girl, they have a really cool, vibrant green color as well. The next item is something that I have like 4 different versions now. No more white sweaters for me, but it's just, I found it on clearance, so I had to get it. It's a high neck, again with that like the cut here that I love. I don't know what this is called, but I love it when there's no seam on the edge here, so it fits any size shoulder a little bit better. Cuts from the neck, and then just a big oversized, again, very tuckable into jeans, loose, floppy. I mean, this feels really expensive. I don't know what, it's ASOS brand. And I got it very oversized. It's in a size UK 12. So it just fits like huge, cozy, casual, you know, like not trying too hard kind of sweater. I really love, I mean, if you saw in my January favorites video, I was basically wearing another sweater very similar to this. That one just has a little more texture to it, but with the 2 gold necklaces or just one long gold necklace on top of it, I think it looks super chic. Simple, easy go-to, can't go wrong. Just a perfect little sweater. This is something I've been wearing a lot too. I just wear basically my pajama pants and this on top, and then maybe another sweater just to hang around the house. But it's just so cozy, but I can easily, if Ken says come meet me for lunch or let's meet for a beer or something like that, I can just throw on a pair of jeans and tuck this into the top of the jeans, put on a pair of boots, layer on my raincoat, and I'm pretty much good to go. Okay, another very spring-based item. I actually bought this a few weeks ago thinking that maybe the weather was turning because it was starting to get a little bit warmer back then. And then now we're back in like Arctic times again, but I ended up picking up this little dress. It's by the brand Glamorous, and it's very spring-like, and it also looks a lot like the skirt I bought. I'm just realizing this now. But again, in this like pastel blue color. Kind of reminds me of like an Easter dress or something. Has little flowers on it, little bits of red. I love the combination of this like powdery blue with a bright cherry red kind of color. And then it is drop waist, frilly little bottom, and then it's got little fluted sleeves as well, which are super cute. And then you can tie this up tight and have a little keyhole front or leave it open, just leave it completely undone. I had intended on wearing this with like over the knee boots and then some sort of jacket over top, like a beige kind of jacket maybe, to dress it up a little bit and keep myself warm at the same time. But it's just been impossible. There's just no good way to wear this in minus 9 degree weather. So this is on hold, but I cannot wait to wear this again too. I'm sure you'll see this on the blog at some point. But if you're interested now, if you're stocking up on your spring wardrobe, this is another good one to check out. Okay, a few more things. I'm gonna move on to a couple pairs of shoes that I bought lately. There's something I was looking for before we moved here, but I held off just because it was gonna be another item that I had to pack and then probably move again down the road. So it's a little pair of sock booties. So if you don't know what that means, it just means that they are tight at the ankle there, like a sock would be. They're very comfortable, but still have a little bit of a heel. These were very inexpensive, so I don't really, I mean, Ken calls them kick the shit shoes, but just because you don't really care what you do in them, but they work so perfectly with my straight leg jeans. If you checked out my Valentine's Day post, I was wearing them in that post. They're pretty grainy photos because they were taken at night and I was doing like an all iPhone blog post, which I kind of like sometimes. It's kind of old school blogging. Yeah. I ended up picking up these. ASOS does have quite a few pairs that are very similar, so I'll link those down below if you're interested. But yeah, super comfortable, and they work so well with like black tights and a skirt or under your straight leg jeans. They're perfect. One other pair of shoes that I've picked up are these little guys. Again, not very expensive. They're by the brand Cupid. I got them off ASOS though. I love this little pearl detail on here. I can imagine this with like, again, my straight leg jeans, like with this sweater tucked in, with dresses, with my skirts, with that little embroidered skirt that I showed near the beginning. Just so cute. I don't know what is with me in pink now. I used to hate this kind of pink color. I feel like it's harder for blondes to pull off the pink. This is painful. I have this amazing ability of filming exactly when construction workers are starting their work. And it happens to be right next door today. They're doing some sort of drilling. So I apologize if this video is very disjointed. I'm having to pause in between all the drilling. Oh, it stopped again. Anyways, I was saying, I always feel like it's harder for blondes to pull off the pink because it comes off very Barbie-ish to me. You have to do it in a really, I don't know, a really specific way. I feel like this softer, muted, pastel-y kind of pink is definitely way easier to pull off than like that Barbie pink, even though I do love that Barbie pink, but pretty much only on brunettes. You'll probably not ever catch me in like a really Barbie pink. Even like a really pink lip, I just feel like it's too dolly-ish or something. I don't know. But anyways, these ones are almost like verging on the side of peachy toned, and I think if I style them right, they won't come off too Barbie. I'll be able to make them work. Again, they were not too expensive. ASOS also has another pair like blue, really soft blue ones that have, again, the little heel detail on the pearl detail on the bottom here. And I think they also, maybe they don't have gold, but oh, I love those ones, but they're quite a bit more expensive. So I ended up going with the pink. They're not like an everyday shoe, right? Like they're a bit of a dress up shoe, a blog photo kind of shoe. So I wasn't really willing to splurge on it. Plus we are gonna be moving again. I have to get all this stuff back and forth. So if I have to let go of anything, I don't want it to be too expensive, just in case I have to donate it. Okay, so a pair of jeans that I picked up. I packed like really, truly the basics of my jeans. So they're all just kind of boring jeans. And I was missing a few of my pairs that were still at home. So I ended up picking up these guys. I'm just gonna button them up here. First thing I love about them is the buttons. They have like true buttons, no zipper. They kind of remind me of like a old school Levi's kind of jean. I think that's why I like them so much. But they're basically a high-waisted mom jean in this really light wash. They're not quite straight leg, but they're not quite tapered. They're kind of in between. They're not tight at the ankle, but I can't easily wear them. I can't style them with like my sock booties, for example. But yeah, I loved the color of them. They're super high waist, like all the way up to my rib cage. The higher, the better in my mind. And they have this leather paneling at the back that also reminds me of like a Levi's kind of jean without the price tag. And they have this really cool stitching on the pocket here. I don't know if you can see that, but I love it. I can't exactly say that they're the most flattering things on me. I do have a butt, so they definitely accentuate that. I feel a little self-conscious walking around the school with like, it feels like my ass is kind of out there for everyone to view. So I usually wear them with like a long sweater, but they're super comfortable. They haven't got a ton of stretch in them, which I really like. Again, it reminds me of like an old school Levi kind of jean. And they're one of those jeans that are getting better with wear. So if I'm not leaving the house and I don't feel like wearing leggings or my pajamas all day, these are the kind of jean that I throw on because they're just super comfortable, but I still feel like I'm dressed and ready for the day. Okay, and then a couple accessories. Oh, are they gonna go in? Yeah. Okay, then real quick, a couple accessories that I have picked up. I know I said a while back I was trying to get into like the statement earring thing, and I still haven't totally gotten into it. I feel like I need to do like hair up kind of thing to make it work. Otherwise it's just too much hair, too much earring. I don't know. It just feels like too much. So I'm learning to love my hair up. Still not there yet, but when I do, I can't wait to wear earrings like these ones. These are very like, they feel 80s to me. I don't know, are these 80s? I'm sometimes bad with my decades, but they're huge. I have a pretty small head, but I think with my hair up, let me try. If I have my hair up somehow, I think they'll look really cool with a super simple outfit. I think a lot of people are gonna hate these. I think I'm gonna try to make them work somehow. Have fun with it. And the second pair of earrings I got are a really simple but chunky gold hoop. I've been looking at these on the website for a while and they kept going out of stock and I managed to snag them a couple days ago. But they're just really, really simple. I've been loving really simple outfits, just like t-shirt and jeans. So if I can do my hair, some makeup, gold earrings, plain t-shirt and jeans. I think that's the kind of thing that Ken always likes me into rather than a really thought out, kind of overdone outfit. He loves just like jeans, t-shirt, simplicity. I think most guys are like that. They just like simple stuff and we forget that a lot of the time. Or we just don't care. Just dress how you want to dress, right? Oh yeah, and one more thing, a purse. Another item that I left at home and I have been missing. But anyways, it gives me a reason to shop. Is this little tote that I got. It was on sale for 20 euros. I think it is still available on the French website and the UK website. So if you can get through to either of those places, you can still find this guy. It's a really nice, I believe it is faux leather. It looks real, but I don't, for the price tag, it's not real. But it's a really nice, like orangey brown kind of color, but it's a nice matte version. I ordered 2 bags. The other one is, it's just over there actually. I'm not keeping it, I'm sending it back. But it's more of like a shiny material, which I really didn't care for. I feel like this is just really casual. It's gonna look even better as it gets more and more beat up. It's got like the nice square bottom, so you can get quite a few things in here. So I can easily take this out of the school with all my computer stuff in it, all my French work. And I was also thinking I would use it for travel. But yeah, it seems nice and sturdy. I wish the straps were just a little longer because it sits like just right underneath the armpit here. I wish I had a little more room with it. And then it has a detachable pocket on the inside. It just clips on the inside, but that's the only pocket in it. So it's very, very simple. A couple little slit pockets in the front here, but I'm pretty paranoid about people grabbing my stuff, so I probably won't use those very much. I love it. Can't wait to start using that. It doesn't need to be warm out to use, so hallelujah. Okay, I think that is all that I'm going to share for you. Stop. Okay, I think that is all that I'm gonna share for today. I have bought a few other things, but a lot of it was clearance stuff and is no longer available. So personally, I really don't mind when people haul stuff that are already sold out if I can't find it, but I know a lot of other people find it super annoying when you're sharing all this stuff and there's no link for it. So I think I'll leave it out for now. You guys can let me know how you feel about that. Make sure you check out my blog. I do have 2 new blog posts that went up last week. One of them was a little mini tour around the town, and the other one was like a Valentine's Day post, what we did on Valentine's Day, what I got up to on my own during the day, 2 outfits from the day. It's all iPhone only, so it's very like old-fashioned blogger style, as I said. Nothing fancy, no fancy editing or anything like that. It's just like mirror selfie outfit pictures and very, very simple. But actually I quite like those kind of posts. I don't know. I feel like the blog world's getting a little bit too fancy. A little too editorial. It is fun for someone like me who loves to take photos and enjoys perfecting a photo, but I know that people find it a little bit, it's not real. I don't know. So I'm trying to incorporate a little bit more of that. Also over on my Instagram, there's always lots happening over there. It's just at Andreaclare with the first A having 2 A's in it. Make sure you check that out. And I think that's it. I have made it through a whole video with construction in the background. I hope that wasn't too annoying. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Missing someone.